So we have a lot of input over here. This is about demand and then sales metrics. This forms part of the supply chain activities. So over here we have dates and the warehouse, the product itself, and then demand forecast, the actual demand and total sales. So this is the data about an organization trying to predict what demand will look like for specific products in various warehouses. So we have warehouse number 3, a product with ID 9. It can be any product at all. And it was forecasted that the demand is going to be about 1,275 pieces. But actually, this is the demand. Okay, this is actually what happened. Now, this is a list of all of the products. So if you look at product number 9, you can relate that product number 9 is this one. And over here too, we have list of warehouses here. Then these are those warehouses, their location and capacity. Then we have set of customers. Okay, these are the names of the customers and some IDs assigned to each of the customers. And we also have, of course, suppliers. These are their phone numbers, but you can see if I click on it, you can see the actual phone number here. If I want to change it, I have to put maybe a quote in front of maybe the first one, like a 0, so that you can see it well. So for example, if this is, say, 020, 20 like this, if I do it like this, you're going to see the number clearly. But because I don't have that quote in front, that is why you see this. And these are inventory metrics, okay? So if we go to this warehouse number 4, the product 12, this is the opening stock. That is 554. And at the beginning of the year, this is how much was purchased. And this is the closing stock. So the story over here is that at the beginning of the year, they had this amount or quantity of products available, and they purchased this one too. So that is more like these two guys. So this is how much product they had after the purchase. So this is what they wanted to operate with for the whole year. And at the end of the year, it was left with this one. So the difference between this and this should give us the sales that was made for the year. I don't know if it's not clear enough. And this one here is supply order metrics. Okay, so this is more about information about the supplier. Okay, so it tries to give us details like this particular warehouse tried to order product number 16, and this is the total that was requested, and this is the total order that was fulfilled. So it's like if they ordered this quantity, this is the quantity they received, and this is how long it took them for them to from the time of request to the time they received it. Okay, and the number of orders made. And this is about supplier performance. Okay, so from the time the order was made through to delivery. And we also have something about customer satisfaction. So you can see customer satisfaction is more like rating from 1 to 5. So if you are the business, this customer here, you tend to transact with this customer, and you are asked to rate the performance of this customer, and you give that customer 3. Okay, like on the average is 3 because we have about 36 people responding to this same customer. and the average is 3. If you look at this customer, about 37 people are giving this customer a score of 5. That is what this one here means. I think that is all for the data here. So the data we have here is enough to look at most of the activities in supply chain. So what I did was I shared this data here with your rep and ask him to ask you guys, because you've already done Power BI, you can use any of the data sets over here, any of them. You can combine as many as you want. If you want just one, you can use it to build an analytical dashboard. Then when we come, you share your screen to tell us what you did. Then you tell us the story behind the dashboard you built. But I don't know if you've already built the dashboard or you've started something. The other part of the data is this, but I didn't share this one here with your rep. But if you need it for the purpose of practice, I can hand it over to you. So this one here is for machine learning, where we have some issues in the data you need to address. Okay. So this is like the name of the product or the product code. This is the warehouse where this product here belongs and the category of product. So it can be product like, say, Ideal Milk or something, and it's found in Kumasi warehouse, and maybe Ideal Milk may be part of dairy products or something. So this will be the category, and the date, then the order that was demanded. So I wanted to use this data here, train a machine learning model with this data, say that if I'm able to say this product in this warehouse belonging to this category, then, or probably with some kind of date information, the model should be able to predict the demand order. Okay. That is everything about this data. In fact, it's a lot. Let me see how many in here. You can see that 2, 3, about 1 million records, like 1 million plus. Okay, so if you are interested in this data, I can share with you. So I think we went through Python for data science together, right? So we're able to see how to build some few models using data like this. And where we have categorical data like this, you know how to convert them to numerical form so that we can build models with them. Okay. I don't know if anybody has got a question up to this point. Hello, any concern up to this point?
That's no concern, but I think you can send the data, the machine learning data as well.
Okay, sure. I'll forward that to you. So I would want us to do, or maybe pay attention to what we want to do today. And I think I shared the data quite late, but I want to believe that some of you have been able to try your hands on it. It shouldn't be maybe a complete dashboard or something, like a work in progress. We see what you are doing, that we all discuss it. And one other thing too, you have one assignment to work on. So if you are interested, we can use this data in addition to the machine learning data. Whichever one you are interested in, you form groups. I don't know how many we can have, but maybe one group should be about, say, 4, 3 or 4 something. Then you choose which data you want to work with. If it's the machine learning data, you build a machine learning model with it, say that we can try to throw some data in to see what the prediction is going to be, or even check the performance of the model you built. And those who would want to work with this, let's say, the Power BI data, you can also use Power BI to build a reasonable dashboard out of the data for you to tell some kind of story. Okay. So I don't know if you are interested in that. We can use that as our term assignment. Then we end the session. Then I'll give your class rep some details on when you have to submit it, because it's group. When I'm done, but when we are done, I'll notify your rep about it. Then I'll provide you details about your examination stuff, just as usual. Okay. So I would want to hear from you. If you've already built something, you'd want to present it for us to discuss. If we don't have anything like that, and yeah.
So just by the way, we are almost halfway through the semester, and the last semester's exams results are not out. Do you have any information about it?
No. So the thing is that your result has been submitted already. So whatever thing is happening has to do with either top level management. They are doing their own things. Okay. So I honestly don't have any idea what's happening right now, but I'm sure your results will be released very soon. Yeah. So I don't know if that answers your question.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So for the rest of us, I would want to hear from you. If anybody has started something with it already, then you can share your screen, then we'll look at what you've done. Otherwise, we may want to use it as assignment, or maybe your term assignment in group. Then I'll provide additional details to your rep on how to submit it and how the entire thing will look like.
That's a quick one. So if we present here, that means we are not having the term assignment.
Oh, no, we'll still have the term assignment, but I just wanted to see if any of us has been able to start something, and what is the story they were able to come up. Because, we have a lot of data sets, the data that I shared with you. We have a lot of parameters in there. So the story you may want to tell may be different from another person's story. Someone may be looking at stock out issues or something like that. Another person may be looking at demand forecast, just anything at all. You get it? So if you would like, okay, we may want to use this data here, and then based on that, you build any dashboard or any story out of the data that have been provided. You may choose to do that of the Power BI. You may also choose to build the machine learning model. Then when you are done, you submit it, and that will be your term paper. Yeah. So I would want you guys to agree on which one you would want to do. If so, BIA, you can bring it and discuss. Otherwise, if you want to use it as your term, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel we get the data a bit late, and probably majority of us have not done more or anything on the data set. So we should just group ourselves and take this as a term paper where you provide additional details on it so that we can just move on from here. That's my suggestion.
Sorry, come again.
I Are you referring to me?
Yeah, come again. You said something.
Oh, I was saying that I think we get this data a bit late. I think, yeah, a bit late, and we've not done any work on it. So I am suggesting that we group ourselves, and then you provide additional information on how we are going to go about it, group ourselves, and use this one as our term paper. So we can just move from here. Unless somebody has something to share.